Good evening, guys. Mayor Harold Slone here with you. I wanted to update you real quick on some issues here in the city with the incoming weather and tell you what's going on at the city. I want you to know I've been following the forecast as close as I can for the last 48, 72 hours. Not much has changed. And so I'm going to get into what we expect and what I worry about most for you. We expect Thursday, tomorrow to be a typical day, 40-some degrees with some rain. And then by tomorrow night, in the night, we're going to have a rapid changeover as the cold front passes through. And forecasters are saying an unusually quick drop in temperatures, which could potentially cause what we call a flash freeze, which means everything that's wet from the rain can potentially end up with a layer of ice on it. That includes blacktop roads and sidewalks, your driveways, your steps. It can be dangerous about falling, and then immediately after that, you're going to have a period of snow with wind and blowing snow on top of that. It's not going to be a good time to travel. I would make arrangements to travel before that, should you need to travel. Also, the biggest concern of this storm, the snow amounts are not the concern, as you all probably already have looked. Most forecasters are saying 1 to 4 inches in our area. That's definitely something we can deal with as far as that goes. But the unusually brutal cold temperatures that's being forecast here is somewhat scary. By Friday morning, 5 degrees to down to 0, with sustained winds of 20-25 miles per hour, wind gusts of 40 to 50 miles per hour. That equates to, according to the forecasters, negative 20 to up to negative 30 wind chill factors. So, guys, this is a time where adequate shelter, adequate heat is going to be imperative to life. If you were to be one of those who do not have adequate shelter, adequate heating source, adequate food and water through this, it's going to be life-threatening to those that are in that situation. So if that were to be you, I've talked to some of you already. If your plans for this weekend is to stay on a riverbank or in a park or even under the park shelter, it's not going to work this weekend. It will not work. So reach out to someone now before it's too late, before we get in the middle of the storm. Folks, it's the time to check our heat sources and be sure we have adequate heat, and be thinking about what's my backup heat if my heat were to fail. Again, we don't expect widespread power outage for extended periods of time like we did in the ice storm. But that's not to say, with the cold temperatures, the blowing snow, and the wind, we can have power outages, especially places where there's trees. The wind blows trees across the power lines. We could have isolated power outages throughout the county. And you can't rule out anything in weather like this. So I wanted to say this before I get off. I just got off the phone with Lawrence County Emergency Management Director. He is going to head up the warming shelters across the county. So there will be, from my understanding from him, and he's going to be on later today to put out those locations. But there'll be some out in the county and here in the city, should you need a place to get warm because your heat fails or is inadequate to do so. Last but not least, if the worst case scenario were to happen, we did have widespread power outages in the city, then we would follow similar protocols as last time by opening a shelter with generators here in the city. And of course, by then I would be back on here making more announcements if we were to experience widespread power outage. Again, we don't expect it, but in storms like this, nothing can be ruled out. The governor has declared a state of emergency statewide just in the last couple of hours, and we are expecting some major impacts across Kentucky with this storm. I feel like the main thing, and I say it again, is you got to have adequate heat to sustain this type of storm. If you do, we're going to be all right. If you don't, you need to take from now to tomorrow night at midnight and reach out to someone. If you have to go stay with a neighbor for a weekend, if you have to go stay with family for a weekend, let's make this a happy, Merry Christmas, not one that could be life-threatening if we don't do the right things. The city's here for you. We're ready to respond. Our fire and police are ready to respond if needed. Hopefully we don't need it. Our utilities workers have met with me today. And guys, I just ask you to do everything you can to take care of each other, check on each other, check on your pets. It's going to be a dangerous time because of temperatures. Thank you all so much for allowing me to be your mayor another term. And I want to wish you and your family a very merry, happy Christmas. Maybe this is a time we can just hole up and spend some time with our family and enjoy our heat and be thankful for what we have and check on each other and get through this together. If you all need the city, give us a call. If you need 911, be sure and call us. We're here for you. Thank you. God bless you. See you on the other side of the storm.